Akasima be duna na no me nsa bo be mamu nyina ha. Mama akwaba nso ba ye dwumedie so. Eko kama dia wie sana nyama mutie. Entertainment review ya tnase wie ye ba bedin komo ba be hene ekoso art ni entertainment ni mu se bibia bokode. Okay, so mami mamu nyina habiom na yemfa yen common hihye so ewo dwumedie so entertainment review ye frame Kwesi Abo agimina di dwumedie ho chiame na ewie akasema be yedum yenu na no miensa abo nti ya hyase anesa entertainment review yen common ye die fa art ni entertainment ho na ya transia ya de bramu ewie en common ye de hyase efa ye nyumtuni sister Fia ekoye concert bi wo Tamale na ekowie akire no na ensem ba kumienu aba no so nam sa concert yi okọ Tamale diempa na koye ebi se concert a sister Fia koye wo Tamale concert no ankoye ebi se okwa koye concert wo Tamale a ye wo gangalias fomienu bi wo Tamale se utimi ekona akopay homage na womudi omho ebata dwumedie no ho na sister Fia anya nesa dien pa ne koye because you hear some of the pictures videos ni be efi Tamale ne concert yo kokoye na chese akoye se enipa ankokra nipa anko concert no na sanko mo ni nsensem piepie fi mu ba bebree sister Fia nso say press statement bi aba beto abonten na ye kwa ma no so na ye ne Arnold Mashud or ye organizing team member ma sa sister Fia concert yo koye Tamale na ye ne Mashud eni nkomo kakra ewie enyi nchichi mu ni ayatiti bi fa sister Fia concert yo ye Tamale no sempa na te Arnold ye da semu akwa baba entertainment review so ewie na bokode
nyamna dum boko
ye gusu kakra Tamale te say wie
nyamna dum boko.
Okay, so my background kakra sister Fia concert no da ben pa na course wo Tamale no
14th yes
mimi nda ya basin koye
yes
okay all right na concert no na dia da so pa say na ne frɛ no
Ozay
ebi say ya Solomon concert as a dia sana na concert no
Queen Solomon concert Patrai
na pacho dia ntina omode say di ne to so Queen Solomon concert no
so yeah nim say sister Fia musician na obia pen atem o ya dia to say o bema so restore o ya dia to o bema say music industry bema na o mu do but ogusto no ya dia pa o music
enunti na ye Queen Solomon concert.
That's right.
Okay. Right, so yan hwese si call ye no. Before na concert na nkasa mimi na beba so say na net in terms of promotion ni bibia wo Tamale net say pa.
Okay, na promotion no then starting early. So we used almost 2 weeks, just 2 weeks to do the promotion. But the promotion went very well. I mean, social media was buzzing, because of the testimonies from radio stations, interviews here and there. And apparently, she was internally early enough to have engaged in, radio show, and other activities. So the focus is not only on the show, but she did quite a number of events internally. Notably among them, she was able to foster, collaboration between herself, her brand, and then the University for Development Studies, and then Thomas Denker University too. She went there, met with the management of these two big institutions, and besides that, she visited selected senior high schools, even to the extent that one of the senior high schools who are just about celebrating their 50th anniversary has crowned her as their ambassador. And this is one important achievement that probably we can't say any artist has achieved that unless it is here internally. And besides that, she also took the opportunity to donate some items to widows and orphans internally. So all of this was part of the event and then the visit, and it was executed successfully.
Okay, so me na now see jumedie no course. So sister Fiana Nyomtuni no obedu tamale daben Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And you are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So share the main event Nankasa, because you hear some of the pictures. I said no, show no anko ye cra. In terms of attendance, anything you be pictures no here ni petiti or no more no so. Dear na betimi aka fa ho no crese ni pamba.
Okay, I can say about Niamey can say. So number and then reflected the true state of entertainment in Tamale. That is the true state of entertainment in Tamale. Now, we have, what that means is that, you see, Tamale Sports Stadium, some of the artists will end up having shows, having great numbers, but very few of them have paid to patronize the show, very few of them. So no wonder some artists who have done shows in the Tamale Stadium end up fighting with their organizers. You see, the point is this: there was serious tight security. So people were not allowed to climb the walls of the stadium to enter free. People were not allowed to pass people to enter the stadium free just because they wanted to fill the stadium. No, that wasn't allowed. So the numbers that we saw there is a true state of the entertainment industry so far as Tamale is concerned.
And but your chechemu be in mind because you can say numbers na ehun. First of all, numbers na ehun na nipa ne ndoso kra nipa kakra bi. And I will say sam foni na ehun ye no. It's a reflection of the true state of entertainment industry in Tamale. And you ukasa na beso che say ye event wa Tamale a oye concert na say nye free a amanfo mpese ombetua na omakwa na say na beso che.
Is it every artist or every event organizer, they have their objectives before organizing the show. There are times that when you realize that you are not going to make money, you don't care who comes in it or not because you don't want people to laugh at you. So you relax your security, people will enter and then you get the numbers. At the end of the day, you go and count your losses. So that has been happening. So whatever you see there are those who rise above the sabotage, those who rise above individuals, but for the sake of the beauty of the entertainment, were those who were there. Yes.
So, we event or Tamalia to say concert Aliu Mahama Stadium one. Me say niya see church na say wuji sika aman for enko. How much gate fee no sister if you concert how much na moje gate fee na say?
20 cities for popular stand and 30 cities for VIP.
But I know the who shows what Tamalia stadium no filled to capacity. Ye who anyum to phobit is a fancy gather. Makasio no one ade. Omo ye event e what Tamale. I don't know so I know so Jessica.
For the record, the stadium has never been filled to capacity.
No, but I'm not saying it's filled to capacity. Me just say ye who sa anyum to phom ye nua omo ye event e what Tamale. Aman for call ye pa meboa.
Oh, yes, you will see numbers. You will see numbers. You know, the point is this. If I am rivaling with you, and then I stage a concert, whether I'm making money or I'm not making money, what I want to put in the minds of people is that people are patronizing the show. So if you have to put in stringent security measures, you may not get the numbers as you usually see. Because at the end of the day, people will measure you by the picture that they will see. But a picture doesn't necessarily mean that is how people patronize your show. So these are some kind of deceptive, strategies that people use. If I decide, probably I and on Mashoud, Dr. Anon Mashoud, I'm going to a show, and I'm going with about 20 to 30 people who are not going to pay. I go in dealing with them. Some other people also do that. And at the end of the day, you see the numbers, but then it doesn't reflect their books. So that is why it is always, easy to see that people after the event, they have challenges with their event organizers because they are seeing their numbers, but the numbers is not reflecting the amount that they are supposed to realize.
And are you suggesting, sir, Nipa, you to form your new Tamale media example to say be a fancy gadam ni Makasio no. One more year event where Aliu the same venue Aliu Mahama Stadium honum see na. Numbers na ye who hanum say near Kasoke, hey, Kofo show a man for coin. No, I suggestion, sir. Woman Jessica Nipa do na ye who no mu remu free. And at the end of the day, no omu boka. Event organizers paying them no na vendors paying them was difficult for them. Sana person Arnold.
You see, there are a lot of dynamics that goes into events. And like I said, every event has its own objective. And the objective of this event in Tamale is to establish some kind of relationship with the people of Tamale. That is why she engaged the people of Tamale by going to the two universities. She visited senior high school to have women empowerment with them and then youth empowerment with them. She went to orphanages, she went to widows and then donated clothes, donated food materials, drinks, water to all that. These are sort of objectives that we should be projecting as being an artist who has done this for the people of Tamale. The numbers, we can't force people to come and patronize, but what she has done, that is what within her reach. That's what she was able to do for the people of Tamale. And no artist in Ghana has ever come to Tamale and do whatever she has done. And that is well commended. And I think the media should pick it up. Even to the extent that one of the senior high schools celebrating their 50th anniversary in Tamale, Northern School of Business, accorded her the respect of being their ambassador. I think the media should rather highlight on some of these positives than the numbers. She's not the one to, go around and she has done a best for the people of Tamale. She's the first female to have attempted staging a show in the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium. No woman, no female has done that before. And this will be a plus that the media houses should be highlighting. She has a lot of positives but she has done a lot of things for the people of Tamale. And I think the concentration to be on it, not on the numbers, because the numbers, whether you and I like it or not, there have been shows in Tamale, even venues that are even lower than Ali Muhammad Stadium. With these two artists that you mentioned on board, but yet the show still flop. So what about that?
So you saying Sister Fia is the first female artist in recent times with me about a show on one Kasani show.
In recent times, in the history of Ali Muhammad Stadium, she's the first female to have taken a show there.
Obabianya show what I'm saying.
No female has done that. She's the first artist in Northern to come to Northern region and be accorded an ambassadorial responsibility. Northern School of Business have done that, Northern schools. You get it? She's the first artist to move from different places to come to Tamale and then pay a capital call on widows, on orphans, and donate items to them. Let us respect her for that. She's the first female to have visited universities. She's the first artist to have visited universities to foster for collaboration between creative arts industry and then the academia. These are sort of things that we should be highlighting.
Okay, we commend her for that, but still, there are some things that you teach you down south, how I'm saying. Now you up north, you be a stage event, no. I know teach you in Tina and all. This so you also allow us a few questions. Be a bit me be a film. So if I should ask to say be a show how much did you spend, for instance, in terms of promotion, putting the logistics together, and Biasa? Ubet me am
no, you see, this particular event was put together by Ese Kandi, 2Y Provo, and then Hyperlink in Tamale, and then Carlos Entertainment also in Tamale. So we were all assigned different responsibilities. You understand? So it will not be, cannot be able to disclose the figure, the time cost. Of the program.
Babin Bissau, do you have an idea? Let's say if I'm an artist and I'm to BTA and Krahasisia, then he or she also has a plan, say, be a person organize a show Tamale in the northern region. How much do you think say obey here to organize a show? If you have a rough estimate of it.
It depends on the activities the person intends to embark on. You understand? And then it depends on, the position of the person in the minds of people in Tamale. There are some artists, they are well known, they have the social media following, so cost of promotion is, will not be as much as those who are not so popular. So it will be difficult to point.
Okay.
Depending on the artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sister Fia show no we no kasa ni as an artist no and be engaging mu services ana event promoters e more Tamale ba ku no kabo no yes okay oba be fan no be percentage.
We have I've mentioned there are some event organizers, partners, which are there. From Accra, Tamale.
Okay.
So they also came and then collaborated with some event organizers in Tamale.
Okay.
Of which my outfit is one of them. Yes.
Apart from Sister Fiano, any supporting artists be Nyomtophobia no can home beboano send anonsote.
Yes, we had Kuku supporting, we had Mr. Drew supporting, we had Sepa supporting, and Peter Kide also supporting. And then the Tamale-based artists, we have Adlan, Richard, Don Pedro, Ataka, and then we had 5 northern-based artists.
Okay, but this bit about say fancy gadam any Macasio because Sister Fia and Kwanko Huomo na womo anfa fan base no ambeta mechi and entina man for amano Dear now, come on, no cray, says the Fianco who fancy Gadam, any Macasio.
It is not true, but I see it as, an opportunity that they should have leveraged on. If you are a relative artist, if you are a businessman artist, it's an opportunity for you to have taken, for you to see how you can foster unity and foster collaboration. She's an artist like you, and I can tell you on authority, Sister Tia and her team reach out to these two guys to come on board to support the program. Somehow, maybe because of, the cost involved in bringing those artists, you are running resources against your expectations. You understand? So somehow, a deal couldn't go through. But she has reached out to them. If not for anything, at least, I know the people of family are welcoming. If they probably the figure, you could not agree on the figure, then probably there should be a way that probably you could also assist because of the future. Or it's one day that probably you may need somebody who is connected to IKEA, or you may need IKEA itself. And what's the name? Let me put it on record that, in the creative arts industry, it's not only about money. There are times that you will have to foster some kind of partnership that will enhance your group. Whether you like it or not, we need to grow together. So it is not a fact that because the two of them are not there, that is why maybe you don't see the numbers. No, because the two of them have been part of shows informally and yet registered low patronage. That fact is also there.
I'm just going through Sister Fia post or about ASR Tamale event. I'm saying now the second paragraph of the post, my main client for Adam will say I've seen so many publications about the concert last night, but thing is, it was a beautiful event. Disregard what you've seen on blogs. We had a few technical hitches, which was beyond my solution, and I see people saying it's because I didn't put Fancy or Macasio on. That's such a 1630 mentality. And if we want to propel higher as creative art, sometimes we don't have to allow such negative thought stick in. So Utim said, Senya Oka Semna, Sister Fia, and Ninjit said, Ebi Casio, because Fancy got a name Macasio Nisunti. She's not too happy about that.
No, you see, the point is this. When everybody, like I told you, we've had shows with the two guys in there, but yet the shows still registered low numbers. That has been an established fact. Anybody who puts entertainment in Tamale knows that. So it's not automatic that when you put these two guys in your show, you will get numbers. It is not automatic. You get it? Mm-hmm. And for somebody to suggest that because those two guys are not there, that's why the numbers were not encouraging for their view, it is neither here or there. Because the fact is this, there were some technical hitches of which I see that people are trying to, protect their territories. That is how I see it personally. If you ask me, I would tell you that maybe probably those two guys wanted to protect their territory. Maybe they didn't want somebody to come and also register numbers such that, their relevancy will be questioned. So she has done her best. If you were in Tamale to see the euphoria, when she went to the senior high school, the videos are on my timeline. You will go watch how people receive her and all that. The euphoria is there, the fan base is there. But then somehow people went against the success of the program. Even at the point that she could not even perform up to 3 minutes. When she got on stage, somehow people unidentified people were able to go in and pull out the source of power and disrupted everything. So the power there, we couldn't have power, and that was how the show ended. You see, it is not her doing, but some number of people or some people who didn't want the show to be successful. When she came on stage, within 2-3 minutes, somehow somebody went to disconnect the power. This should not be happening.
How?
Oh yes, that was how the show ended, and this is embarrassing because.
So Arnold, you suggesting that somebody tried to sabotage Sister Fia Ewo Tamale?
Of course, it is obvious. It is obvious.
Why? Who? Why?
I can't tell. I don't know.
But you said there was a technical hitch. So why
Let me tell you this. The technical hitch, yes. And the technical hitch, I am giving you details of the technical hitch. Power to the sound system, to the stage, to the lighting, all went dead. That was it.
Is that what you people have been doing up north in Tamale?
Well, that is a question that probably it's sad for me to answer. But this is not how it happened.
No, tell us, because you need Tamale, what Tamale.
No,
I'm saying that. So if someone, you because you kept saying someone is trying to protect the authority. So it means mumu event, mutimi because me himself fancy got them about Accra be event. A man for buko boxing arena ho say a man for koepa. Wabe show on National Theatre pen. Makasio ababe show on crampen. A man for koepa. So why is it that you people don't want us to come and do shows in Tamale? Why?
This is a question that probably is difficult for me to answer unless those who were behind it.
Why?
Unless those who were behind it. Because you see, it is sad. It is sad. I operate from Tamale. But I'm telling you, it saddens my heart to have witnessed such an occurrence. That's why I said this is an opportunity that we could have used to foster cohesion, to foster collaboration, to see how our things can grow with each other. But look at what happened. So definitely, if somebody aim was to just come to the stadium and disrupt the event, that was somebody's aim. And that was what happened. Which is embarrassing.
Wow. Is this what has been going on in Tamale?
This is the first time I have personally witnessed it. And this is the first time I have seen an A-rated artist coming to Tamale like these two people. So no wonder it happened.
Did they come from Fancy Gada and Macasio's camp?
I can't say anything about this because we couldn't identify the person who did it.
And then Amoya found, what are you doing about it?
You see, when it happened, I called the gentleman in charge of the lighting system of the stadium. That we have, and the gentleman, usually when you are having a program, almost all the staff of the stadium will be there because people are controlling other activities. So when I called him, we have staff there. He said that what he's in the stadium, there's power in the stadium. So he came to where the cable was blocked and realized it was disconnected. So he tested his system and realized, no, now the problem is not coming from them. Somebody deliberately did that.
I see. So, Mami Mbusa we na fancy. If I want to stage a show in, let's say, in Tamale, in the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium, as an artist, what do you think, sir, I should do? What are some of the things that I have to put in place to have a successful show? And by successful, I mean that to have the numbers who actually will pay. Not people who jump into the stadium, but people who pay to attend the event, and I'll have the right numbers. What do I have to do?
The point is this: people are beginning to lose relevancy so far as Tamale is concerned.
Wow, how?
Yes, I can tell you on authority that those people that we see as ruling Tamale are beginning to lose relevancy.
And but you mean so people down south we know Fancy Gadam, Macasio. I say that these two people are losing relevance in Tamale.
I am telling you that those people who people think as ruling Tamale are beginning to lose relevancy in the entertainment industry. That's what I'm telling you. There are quite a number of upcoming artists who are trying to come up, but they are being surprised by these people that people think they are ruling. You see, and because of that, they don't want any other person to penetrate through the Tamale market. That's where the challenge is. So what I can tell people on authorities, even though there were some kind of challenges, it is possible for an artist to do a show in Tamale without any of these artists that you know, and to still be a show.
What do I have to do? What
to do? And I mean, like I told you earlier, we have very limited time when it comes to promotion. The artists that you partner with, doesn't really matter whether Pasikadam or Makasio are part of it or not. It doesn't really matter. Depending on the kind of artists who will come in, we can recommend some partnership with those artists, and then to be a solo.
So you disputing that fact that the fact that if you have to do a show in Tamale, in the Aliu Mahama Stadium specifically, you need to put either Fancy Gadam or Makasio. You're saying that is not true.
I am telling you on record that people have put those two guys on their shows and still recorded a flop show.
I see. You also made mention of some upcoming artists who are doing very well in Tamale. That people are trying to suppress them. Who are these artists that you're referring to?
Look, I can tell you all those who were on the bill of Ethiopia from Tamale. Richard, Padlan, WC, Ataka, Don Perry. These are all great guys.
And but you take you time, Kakrana Bodino, my why.
All right. Padlan, Richard, Don Perry, Ataka, WT, and quite a number. I mean, young guys.
All these artists are in Tamale.
Yes, they are in Tamale, and they are doing extremely well. And I can tell there are quite a number of artists, and I will use this to talk to investors who want to explore the creative art industry to look at this or more artists in Tamale. Young guys are doing extremely well. But you see, trying to suppress the talented is what is killing the industry.
Okay. Arnold, and I don't know if you've seen the post that was put out there by Sister Fia. He said you have a treat from him. He says, one of the paragraphs says, my love for Arnold Mashoud still remains, and even much higher. I am personally giving him a treat at any spa he wants, himself and family. Have you seen it?
Yes, please.
So you are ready for the treat?
I'm ready for the treat.
Okay, thank you very much indeed for your time, Arnold. We appreciate it. Why?
Thank you, sir.
All right, so that's Arnold Mashoud, organizing team member, Sister Fia concert, course, or Tamale. Interestingly, Yenya Bakwa, I didn't know if you had him saying, oh, UTV, or yes, Sister Fia team, no. So, I'm going to call up north, Daniel of UTV. Daniel. So, Okobi. Right. Show no send ya pictures near who is a man fanko Arnold Mashoud acheche mu akansem from also outside there na do beka hama.
Okay, but the thing say your honor on say main artist no or you no see o fie kakra say you tie the ekoso feel baby on your program no. So your honor obi frɛ say Raskuku e stage but say power na call off. Is it light off? Yes, you know. You go check in as enya dia enwa bibi na triple na be a call off. Obi na sheda akutu ade na film the whole system na call off. Na yeah no esan ba back. Into other artists, ne omu for no artists ne be perform fine. You do so okay. Sister Fair should go. Now other artists ne free Accra ha kono. Ono musu ntumi nya kwan embra performing. You do Sister Fair ko stage. Less than I think 10 minutes cry. Enum ko to a power film. Enti the money one kakra who say this is a planting and kasan say. Also your program. Na say light call offer. Obe finance we ban saying yen ko share, yen connect another thing, yen try win. The moment they call off na obi to tune the name on the plugs. Everybody was taking off their things.
Vendors no.
DJs to turn plugs. Lighting for on building stage. Obi started losing the name. As if they were just waiting say bibi service. But the information yet to no. Said na ano de kano. Uko no one form one can one yes one form one can. Or friend any one be akasa no. Francis say on my beginning or so on to member. Later because obeso obaso.
More testimony fancy that.
Yes.
Okay.
Also obeso as a surprise artist.
Okay.
A biggest una your fans say this and him so now the biggest artist was our area. It is here be sure I see that now as a surprise artist. Brown board. Neon's okay, you do to be also. Also, on pennies are better as surprise. What I say, into being to me, young to me come for you, so or no, and a man for years, sir. And I say, but the sea, no, is a planting. And you've been a Obi or be a cancer. Soldier for a bar, Hobegad, Obias will be a cancer. But I don't know, yes, sir. I don't know, I don't know, one friend, Obia question, I don't know, one friend, uncle for me doing. Does it mean, say, young from Wintina, Akobana, sana? Obia question, Obis, I don't know. I don't know, for assume Amba. No, you don't be shown one from one free. The amusement, they won't forget you. Soldier for police for I've seen soldier in the oh my idea. Oh my boy, come on, you man cry so easy, man. Can you imagine?
Soldier for near police for someone friend, one
friend, uncle for them, baby, I'm sure they must have forget it.
Which means any cost what Tamalino?
Yes. Because me can say way back, I think somebody be I think it's Samini or somebody say me too sure. What I say, you see na soldier new more around. Me share some more program be omo ba ho. E be protecting California do. As one can say, oh boy krama boy, mama you want cry easy am I. Now we mu na one for you man ma dey me say see dey ABC. So I was like mo to me transfer forever. Someone kan ho a obi anyi obi a ho na. Okay, obi anyi obi o ha say okay na mo mfa ene so ye kwa baby.
Enu nti na no ka bibia about say empe bebre no me shows e Tamale a amanfo no jump bem. Na way there was style security eno ka ho nti amanfo no nya kwan jump o mo ntua. Infoni na ehu no just few people. So you confirm for us and abetimi sisu say
okay.
Show no di amanfo amba.
Enkofo na ba no e bia say de na obi expect no ankoba ne sa. Okay. But to show ne yaka say obi ama me nim de nti obi yaka say obi ama. Ale say nyina wo videos ni bo your phone so. What I say? Yeah, nya no say full and a half of the stadium ni nyina de. What I say? Nti do e bia na say udu abonti ho ampo a senkofo wa akire na no munye skam ba mu a different. But udu abonti ho bebe na akofie it looks like I say omuni say bibi be see show na mu enkodu ba bia nti de kom kra ye ha ho.
Na say be a promotion na man because good tia no that or see bem say 2 weeks when am dey promotion. Oh, say a promotion for a long time. And now, say to me, because I so for 1 month. Yeah, promotion. No, not necessarily, but you so with him. I mean, Danny Unim. Say a car promotion. And yes, it's here.
Of course.
And to no one got Tamale. But in terms of radio adverts, if they are television stations, which I know they are television stations, they operate you or yeah, Tamale. So are you? Idea mobile advert commercials?
Well, yeah. What I can say is, I think Sister Fair and the team did what they have to do. What I say, the artist be I say be only new artist, and no because name from the left to right. Okay, the only so okay. I say if we have to have seen, the first say best. I just say the beer Sister Fair be ko biano. The response the uncofo be shiano from Abontin or co schools near Dinano. What say the people wanted to come. But obi to me say saying about you, say then about you, and we to me what I say, to say a lifestyle or more the war. Say obi be a program without some particular people be a omo manu nkoso say then you
how did Sister Fiarankasa feel on the night na sa anya manikoso na
beginning no I feel no jodi no busa say okay fine no problem at least I have made an attempt to me okay until from that night okay but within 10-15 minutes she was very okay to see if we call back to the hotel ko see no be akoda ya the next day they buy. She was very okay, trust me. Very, very okay. So unlike artists be
yeah.
Within 15 sometime few minutes they share not say far Mr. Drew ni other artists now be goechira mo twen. They were out there.
Say far Mr. Drew.
Say far Mr. Drew Raskuku.
Yes. No more bill, so no support to
no more bill, so they are all here. I have their videos. I buy your show more airports now on my phone. You understand? There are other artists that they came to surprise her. From Accra to Tamale.
I see. But before I economy, we say generally so mudu Tamale no. Na it say mo nya hint bi ase okay nyama bi say betimi akoso. And the euphoria say bia send na man for womo ha keka it say wo no say na mo gidie say man for beba show no.
Yes. You did can quite a sound check. It was nice. So to me say man for na ma bontin obi na bi wo inside. You baba start is okay. Omo mumpie then no mo starting this cano. Na show then starting. What I say, if you could do and everybody bonny, you wouldn't see the sign. Maybe an any pan call come on more fixing them now. And they be a planting or inside, so on yes, I want to know. Obey and go. Obey be anyone. Instead, just a surprise. Oh, I don't conform money yana. What do you do? Is it young copper generator and copper then? And will be friend or castle they be so be na koshe da kutu. Intiaba, okay, almost say aba. Okay, and twasu. Tia kwa you could draw, it's if you could draw, it take even almost like 20 to 30 minutes and son or co stage impo. No microphone no performing idea afro stage or ya capella near or fro be some and sign and symphony idea bra. Now say a dumia no bra say a dumia neck they take it best of 5 minutes in poor and someone for such so mutu moniama. The moment I call of bra no be a status so to niama. Where school niama. So I was like, my first business manager, I'm saying, cool. Then I know. I say, Danny, Crawford, you say, you want to share more diabetes. Yes, we have no go busano.
Is it also not a planting from one Casamuso?
But no,
but Obi Subet I say be a one so musum no masha madia. One so team.
Sister Fia can say, I'm for before no be empty stadium, edit towards Sister Fashion hour. Show na yen start here. In Sister Fia say even say nipa trimpo or perform. Okay. Be show ni yako.
Obi akra makra nko be perform.
Obi makra be perform. So okay, why would we plan say yekokate no? E ka obo koduru ho no. Na say nipa be say 50 po in the do ho a. No we je ho say abasa akike.
You no mundu 50.
Oh, Abba, Brackos, we have video. Brackos, we video so Abba, make video.
Yeah, maybe who in there now won't do 50.
No, won't do 50. Oh, Brackos. Obi okase bia nya no kre
mo amunyina mo county e bia mo say no munyina
yes na say yes kwade yanko jam bia nkrofo no begina no
yes mo county bia mo fan say mo be 20
debi ye yanko jam bia nkrofo ni gina no
technical people ni ade
yanko audience no humpo kra na waka se waka yaka ho
enti yi omunyina fima nipa be 3 bi pe na mo twa ticket nko
oh we dey there ntisa kra
but I'm sure someone who some of the reaction about I mean you see if you show flop and no counting or this post you grab to what I'm saying one particular who some of this posting in amount for the connect was saying
to post the omokasa show na you
yeah
oh there okay and you know you should not see this cause okay fine this is not the first time me yes so no kwani artist at DBC atono da what I say
yeah
and BBC bi I say bibia to a usua ade free what is it yan fire dream call the obi can they are not the obi post ho what I say into the obey answer the next time no obi hu ha be better to any maybe bibi o say e funny bibi answer say e fa nyina ne hu because ade e be si wa bonten ana be si wodim de menye hwe so obetumi adwen ada adwen hu say ade si ne beto me ochina but eto a yesua ade free mum
okay all right Danny medasi so that Daniel no ka tima omudi sister fiechi call tamale no de kakra dia bre no and I think that one thing a branch here ni di nkomo kan ya se sanete dia na esi abo sister fia ba so say o say in the history of Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium honum say no yenya Ghana nyumtuni obabia a wetimi stage ono ankasa the concert honum say so for that one Charlie we give it up to Sister Fia for that one alone. Sister Fia, and come out. Bro, nipa mi ensakra, mfa do bia makra, ya bo abaso. Ebi ni mutin krahanum so am ya gangalia munko na tamale na munko ya show ho ne ehwe. Mubehu ni amomba ya mo ho. Well, that was Sister Fia. My mirror studio no hanum saying Kojo Kina trans Samson Atili a kia nipa and so atnas studio no hanum say. My member Atili so na ye ni nkomo. Sister Fia yakotamale enchechemu.
But transfer Mr. Tamincha, Mrs. Endra na any birthday. Mrs. Odimechi direct. Na Endra any birthday, you know. My wishing a happy birthday, belated, Mayfair. Young sister Fia. If you're for me, young sister Fia. So, first of all, congratulations, Sister Fia. Why dear member me bring industry ni mukra na dia. I mean, I'm for because one way A-list ni the crown no. They are afraid. They haven't tried to do. I mean, they would rather hop on a show or be team big normal pass it through that to go and headline a show there because for some funny reason that unconscious or subconscious mentality of you have to use either fancy or Macasio before you can do a show successfully there. No, it has put some fear in our artists here in the South. Which is something I think for one or two reasons it's working for the Macasios and the fancy up there. Because then, if you have to come and invade my territory, I might as well be part of it. I feel like Sister Fia steps now taking, you know, it was a bold step. It was a step we should commend her so much because Senko Koye and Anke Koye very successful. It means that Enche will see all the artists from Accra going there. Because she would have set a precedence and it would have also rendered the Macasios and the fancy Sesebi a bit useless and shaky there. Because when I must say ya from one ya that's all boy Timia Babe ya. Obi it's not like she said we're pegging as A-list artists or Babe ya. It means that clearly other people can do it without you. And it will really put some problem there. But
I mean, so some are not my shoot kind sanity. Says sanity, and crashes them. And Jenny baby, I agree. Me assure say fancy gada money, Macasio be show Hano. Obian sabotage you. Mamon Tratamale Honamon, yes, I'm crashing. Dear, no one say, and yet,
music, no, and yet Tamale Kwana music for Tamale is for Tamale by Tamale. Music should stay there. And how do we bring other things to you people? When would they more partner say young Crawford say no? Like how do you live a life like that in this era? Oh, because the Ghana music name and
I'm sure they'll come and deny saying no more.
I don't care maybe any fancy any Macasio, but the people there no. Someone with from security people now high mono. But me be casting te enye we mu a enti do security man no if fancy does a show once a year it means that once a year na obenya osika o for shows like that and amon kofo na ye be bele mo technicians na dey ade no. So how about you open the floodgate, let other people to come so they be as a fancy po any show a unim so oh ebia family beba ho kwa we gi beba. At least one way technical person, but munyina moye madwin say enye fancy, enye Macasio, enkoya. It is. I'm sorry, but it's a bit barbaric. Like for some funny reason, when you say a bit barbaric and primitive, backward thinking. And how do you say that? Well, Sister Fia Kawa bunyina say ye best say no because one for artists so to prove what? It's like it's getting difficult to say that they didn't know anything about it. Because who stands to benefit from this conversation? If really I am person almost sabotage Sister Fia, and my question to the Sister Fia team is, don't they know the source of where the power was coming from to protect it? Because more kase Raskuku part, you know, Raskuku part so Biako too. Mukwa na plug in that form. Source in that form. How did you leave the place bare? For Sister Fia by and Obiatima Sako too. Security men no mujina ho no what was their use? Because if the main part, the source of Adene Bema show Nabaso no, wait me protect ya. What really was going on there? And also that my dream in Nakakrano. Whatever the case, I think we should not focus on the fact that Sister Fia akoflop PYA say no, it's me to me that conversation is limited. How about we say that she has made an entry there? Wako or then because mind you, one cohort just for the show, or a lot of activities there. Oko schools, the videos now appear from the schools, known how they accepted her there. Even if Sawanya show part, her presence there was felt. And I feel like maybe if Sister Fia might have done a smaller stage and a smaller auditorium, you can say Obia and show ya people showed up, maybe not to the standard there and at the capacity of Phyllis Stadium, but people showed up. It means she has fan base there or in Wakwatre. And let us not kill these people making such initiative with conversations like what floppy or floppy. What try most of your A-list are they all try it.
Okay.
Because of conversations, so let us encourage it so that everywhere or go another place that people don't really go, so that the music ne better. Because they keep saying that we should let the music go far. They shouldn't do the shows only in Accra. So it means that we shouldn't boot their brain with such conversations.
All right, Kojo Kinso, Mintio Kojo.
Like say, Sister Fia, a team member, Abeka Nensem, only ran anodon so Eddie Nkomo. Na as I see, I say. And never been so high, Sister Fair team, no, Omoma neighbor for many so. As you speak, artists be our office out to her will call a end of Aqua show, no. You can never forget about or lose sight of the environment and how it operates. It is a who fail to understand or accept it. Have 50% in what fail. Now, Sanya Tiano, that politics between a fancy garden, it's raining and it's strong. So until say another defense be how they go breaking, you dare not try. And routine I be I can say even our A-list artists, you know, omuntimin there some be corner of what without the two. My was a sa call the yako or ne omuye partnership. Your Gadam Nation and Itimisali Stone Boy same. David ako flop pen. A lot of other artists are called on my floppy. It is a cohort Marco Bushua. Either you want to partner them. Even crowd no so the kind of engagement the best show wouldn't be as say be a Sister Fia any fancy gather money. It be our Queen Solomon show no hosted by ABA Sister Fia no matter fine. Oshe yanra yane blogger ba kasa wo ye north one mo. And according to one was so much trend say show no more and shaky because Sister Fia and said that Nenyum said that Nyadia Ajin he were enough for. But according to one was what it is and for sending coso man for peninium or Mintino or per se or coco host show. Now Ukoko do one mono more as I say obeyama easy to say fancy and I'm a case or the better so went to me and negotiate more be amfa. Ne team member say omni omudi nkomo na me busa se nkomo ben na omni di say ye pese oba o se o me dem abeye guest artist. Was it a business talk? And I say omu ko hu ne say oh ye nua artist ya banti ye pese oba be ka so na keka na say ye ne udi nkomo say ye be ma sika bi say and ono suggest say obeba as guest artist. Asat enkomo ye ni o say asat be 1 p.m. omu call eye venue hono na nipa be 100 and a auditorium ho. Enti around be 2:30 on na heading omo bie a free gate. Fancy Gadam any Macasio. Omatmia build that system for themselves because for a while ni enti not nesibia until say your artist be to say Fancy Gadam. Your Macasio omo ye and no or not. It is our tough that monopoly no they are enjoying it for some time. Unless you have a different way. I don't say another only the din come on. Me who so you be a na ninja system no ho. So he's finding a way say a bit me break. Yes, a break here a Ghana artists need to bet me free south. But as we speak, the people have control over their people, their fan base over there, and those people in there, no, they are very loyal to their stars. Say okase menko, they will never go. It is sad now say ya ntimi anya antidote bia anod no betimi ayama other artists naba na etimi ayi unless you go the safer way or the easiest way. They say don't change a winning team. And according to blogger and the Kasayan or see even fancy be show one off for her. O take it 2 months, 3 months. Radio station be a one off will be a okoso koya advert. Or be kwa koya you just took 2 weeks. Sister Fear took about 2 weeks to market. And no promotion I don't want an age and I cry hadam. Ubusa the team manager say almost to me call so say almost to me on Tana be a 1 month and conquer you no ni chroma almost in the casa almost in as to me the bear 2 months. And or say and yes tamale phone kwa neba gushe all the other towns no fancy boshoa other towns ni biba it who say a domini go sana and yet tamale phone kwa. It's due diligence pass business level say even the terrain. Why Tamale? Why not other regions? You know, why did this affair choose Tamale? Who choose Tamale? Meaning say why your grounds? When we say you have fans there, and they shouldn't deceive themselves. We have music lovers and your fans. Obi ho peonum, obonum wa ha obetimi de ade asaba say obeti sika fi ni bottom say oba behwe no two different things. And you say be a man for fraud say onyomo a man for pe onyomo wo tamala e no nche say okoye business wo no ma yenye.
Okay.
And industry untimi nka say sika afiade akọ of flies on bloggers. Sika how the be rent stadium we any other logistics. Enye sika ketwa na oba akọbo show a unya hwemfrim. Na ade ba kwa em wan say Tamale fans logistic owners any including soldiers security men sabotage yes sister Fiaro na menti ase me wan be brave pass owners omo best mountain state any ade na fans na omo so omo ma including soldiers sabotage no me wan
me da say Kojokin mamen kan comments be ba come you be na enko enim yen to so na yenin come for senior man says I wasn't there but I believe it was a sabotage purely because I have lived there and I know the mentality of most of the people. Christian Kumi says that's Tamale for you. And Kennedy Ken Love Kofi says but I think Sister Fiat did very well for taking that bold step to host her own concert in Tamale, and I congratulate her for that one. Few of the comments, Mike and Kai, Eddie, Amamo, no, Yanko Enim. Entertainment Review.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned. The best radio. News on your number one station.
Peace FM. Yeah, twaso yeah kwa mana so na mimi nda ye atwa mu yin so dwumedie bi kɔ so Lagos Nigeria memu fa sinitwa ho abasobodie bi African Magic Viewers Choice Awards ekɔ so na Ghana form call media minim say omo de ntade no omo de ko kire yo so omo ko gi awards ni bio ene ne ka ho na entertainment blogger I'm a Deborah Kobe. Yani I'm a nin komo. Africa Magic Viewers Choice Awards here, Kosi. I'm a that's more about entertainment reviews. Okay, so may I show some more teachers for normal call as Kona Courage Mediebi?
Yes, I.
Okay, who could do what I bang? You say you made the bar, so maybe that could do what I bang.
Ghana for no media group no omukodru on Monday, but me na me US in Monday in my team continue me joining on Tuesday.
Okay. Na mudu ye no na etesɛn in terms of senior womo GMO o hwɛ senior niam si call ya.
Oh omoje kama na arrangement no the be other form kama. Omo 1 week of activities from the previous Saturday, and every day be na bibi wa omo Saturday omo fashion show, Monday omo meeting with producers, and Tuesday so omo bibi with content creators, online content creators, and Thursday omo African Culture Day. And a Friday, nominees party and Sana Saturday, main event. Not every day be activity be higher, and level of the way I'm organizing, so it be a different. But now, I guess Saturday the
I see. And you will do, I imagine someone about to do Ghana, my boy.
I'm a bedroom Ghana Sunday and
All right. So, Mamimu, so, Konom Demokoy, and we are sure just to go and report near Basi or Honum say, Bia, the Amagana for me, boy.
I know, TV, sir.
Right. Now, me share. Dini bia me ho I think say Juliet Ibrahim Zinel Zu Sikel say Ajeta na Kojo Boache Pascal akani omo kekaka ho name si apa nyama bobo we mu any Ghana for in terms of bia from the acting fraternity no
I largely know we know and Ghana for to have normal produces short films. It is to take part in multi-choice talent factory. In the normal films, we are a part of the nominees in some but just someone for brain sharing name almost. But my name on there, almost dinner, Jocelyn Dumas, so internet, so a bit more how represent the award our Saturday, a bit to honey a nominated film or normal room, Tina Omona Omukoyano.
So, we actually no memenda abasbody and we no Ghana. Not your how many nominations? Unim.
Altogether, no. Now your best 4 nominations. I did none. I will for best
supporting
actor and Pascalaka. Some movie na. I did the Gold Coast Lounging. It was also nominated for Best Soundtrack. And near war nominations were short films, like 2 times. It's altogether, I think there were 4 nominations.
So, back open your debate and I send you the buy.
Back open it to me, Best Soundtrack, and Pascal and Raquel. For film, no. Every knee is our.
So, one minute for in terms of the entire total number of categories or more awards, no. Nay, be saying in 4 nominations.
I think it was over 33 categories. But I said in African Magic largely in content in a channel. A Nigerian films, any TV shows, and the majority of the nominations, nominees, in Nigeria, and more categories, kakra, for West Africa, East Africa, indigenous Swahili language, movie, and some few others are traditionally just Nigeria. But since a channel, no, any kind of film via a idea or hospital, and not series via idea, almost nominating the and I think part of my film be one of the a new young or channel no cross and also so almost me at the can nominations and the ones are among for almost year film no a best submission no yeah.
I see. Now 33 categories near in your 4. Yeah, the back on a buy. Ebi accession is a African Magic First Choice Award. See, yes, what can I say? Largely, as he said, for Nigerians, in your account. But abasibodi yes you will be. Bisa, I quite said, there be a cocoa jam. And Tadiania the coach near Samba. Sa minim.
Well. I am not clear, but Nina can be my agrony like participating, letting them know you. Next time I'll be because I work has producer being say you have value, and then they are now casting you in it. But I still say in the year there've been some years more nominations and more wins. I think say COVID nearby award and hold it for some time. I think it's interesting answer that might a lot of submissions from Ghana. And Channel Africa Magic and I said DSTV for normal creative Aquaba Magic, which is like the Ghana version. And from me being privy to some conversations that I had during Akasa Aquaba forms also person must start ABB star, and I say they were Maisha Magic near other ones near across Africa, and almost categories be specific for Swahili, specific for Uganda, there will be categories like that. But I know see the bigger picture. I cover Magic now. DSU for you say any Ghana for there, and almost some more drink said there on Betima Creative award be that award that same magnitude, but the best for Ghana for movies.
I see. I am sure say no so betimi aboa ma sinitwe dwuma no epagya ne mu esanse abasbody no so ka ho bi ma industry no epagya ko nenim ye kasa sisi ai Ghana say abasbody be mienu a menim say wo movie industry no honum say no Golden Movie Awards and Ghana Movie Awards in fact Golden Movie Awards crowd say last year kromantimi anye Ghana Movie Awards so CCR no minim be afraid ma om de be share virtual om de be share pandemic no e san say virtual na CCR wo ye ne awards no nti ahonkeka no enhye den you so I'm sure say nia wo kan no credit na no betimi aboa pa ye encouraging penfo say wo momodin say bibisa betimi aba
on person ministry is another bodies about together and acting on us and you had the real message I'm coming up with something for film and television our Ghana. Now had the Nigeria for AMBC out to say Bisa Banet can afford some much to say I hope say retire
and Yamabeko ye. Hello. Okay, say I'm a human article, but importantly, I'm saying ya and common teacher near pay fin honum say no, yenya and tia de besi hanum say near that I'm a Debra se papa, that's entertainment blogger and on ye D Komoka cry or yes, Sabas body I call so miming day. Na nyane be your margin say, Star Wars he dear, aqua say Nigeria for no, a bay and come here Nigeria was now on your mom your my dear. Na Ghana for share teacher my dear no much entire na kuado no ne you am keka ho na say utim say showcasing of fashion na kojo mentio me sha say few so
so the kind am say o hwe omo dress yi on the night na Ghana for no ejina mu pa
and let me just say me kodu fi am say me hwe ketuo bi me hwe ketuo bi na me du fi na kakra na omo pon fa am say no omo pon kra
Ghana for ejina mu a nana akua ado ebo number 10 pa eba omo dress yi na yabakimi aka say ye hwe the way a movie industry no na ho odin gina ene ya enya wanwase ebia yentimi nya strong representation and what can say even years past no as a Ghana for no ye nominate e kra na e kwa yentimi fa abasobo de dodo na amba Nigeria movies na e dominate and also nya bad cause say award no have fan say Nigeria for na edi animu dia definitely dan ya omonkrofo no ebetimi ayede awini more but yenso yenhwe ebia the kind of movies na etimi wini awards no ye de to yeah the ho a the quality in settings and the same energy are we doing movies closer to we need our say rattlesnake we say award wo na any those movies na etimi we need na yeah the to yeah the na bia and so yeah the core competition no na same and etie and no bet say bia in the near future na yeah homework here and so you betimi akọ nya say yeah the dressing na fashion sense no and ye kwa koton amom na emom no ye ba na enso ye de abodin krata no the eba but yes it's just the 8th edition so ye hear any bia subsequent ones no e bia nyame ya adom a Ghana for so betimi akoje abasbode ni de ebi de ye aba but fese Ghana for bi mu ye owura ne kasa ni others ni bi etimi call Nigeria at least most of the actors and the actresses o mutimi nya akwan ko bi no. It's also time for them to also meet other producers in Nigeria. Waiting no maka business or china be abia. One or two of them so be juma. I was our industry here no intimate sheda and kekani who ye no. In all, at least the bibi fear ya man in Sapine. I say anyone no Raquel one. Na Raquel way.
Wate, ni obusa no wate. Obeyu.
Waji award nti kem se obaya alanka. Waba be the camera na say Ghana for so afro. Eti ni omo wini ye be bo ma baso. Say omudi bibia bre Ghana.
Okay. Tili maminti we.
First of all, congratulations to Raquel ne the other gentleman. We need Pascal Aka. Soundtrack of the year. The Ghana this soundtrack the year. They will take over one movie. So it's a soundtrack any yet so the whole Africa any. But first of all, Maminka Adebia Mihu events no social media per se. The fashion a choir no ultimate who say when it comes to Nigerian stars fashion and Ghana stars fashion difference
but you atade bi na no mo ehye no I say etri o ma ye obiti no say eno so obi share the coin
enye yo
and ba ku bi nso say say they are $700 something thousand no
say me say like this is not the first time who Nigerians pulling up for events any dressing like Nigerians when it comes to their fashion don't joke. It's like and share omo movies and I say share omo fan say omo reality shows cry I was our channels we mu so am. Ultimately who say there is a conscious effort to make sure that they are projecting some form of luxury with when it comes to the country Nigeria. For some funny reason, as a young Ghanaians, you're not able to project that thing so much. And year because the fashion risk and Nigerian is willing to take a Ghanaian will take that risk.
Producer Salamat Painter so because
Umbra I said where to say me
because they will see my fellas for her saying
Umbra where they are so say me
and you are
honestly, it's like almost the fashion risk and Nigerian will want to take, a Ghanaian will not take it. And it's very obvious. Utmu say Ghana, one person that will take such risk, and another crowd will industry. I say, where she pulls up.
I say, you know, no say three medium who so say three there.
If another.
Oh no,
or your XBB Niger.
Omo bro. Atade a o say bra answer no de atade e hye. We
shall ultimate na se bioma to program na ende. But on the real though, Nigerians explore when it comes to fashion and ultimate who were omo dressing new like women no omo choir omo style of dressing ya their thing. Also, I think that when it comes to the lifestyle part of Nigerian celebrity, they have it than Ghanaians. And also what say Ghanaians like Nigerians so it's like they are making an effort to make a statement with their or movie be on bia
no I say VGMS montade am share e bi say anya fe wo simuni mo fashion sense work oh sana motie
my style is
so sisi ade my Ghana for fi
oh honestly my style is having age one play or no review artists no or dress for VGMA or they be our Ghanaians are not willing to explore or take risks when it comes to fashion like they always want to play safe but a Nigerian be makrata we obe pie no so anki atari obe pie ha say no uti be boom
chale dey be restaurant akodi dija
I say omono it's like they are not afraid to take the risk and it's beautiful. It's like they are investing in their fashion and it comes out really nice. On the other hand, I think that with the show, make or check omo nominees and the winners and the categories no. One thing I saw was that I said they don't have a big headline sponsor but they have sponsors for categories in the show, which I think it's something we should look at as events were Ghana Hamono because most of the times we want to bash them for not having headline sponsors.
Yeah, but you see, as you also looking at Mechu Adrian Basu, we're targeting the actors no. Don't you think that he also speak? I'm struggling to put my okay. So, Nyampesa me can say. Is it not the state of our fashion industry? Because these clothes, say, if we say they don't know how to dress, and I know, for instance, Ufa musicians now, a lot of them now are being styled by people. You understand? When Omokosa events, even Omokoye, they get people who style them and all that. So, Nyame Pese me can say, say okay, Nigeria and their fashion sense, what you saw at the AMVCA, and not just as almost sense of fashion, you know, I was strong, and is it not the state of our fashion industry?
It's not that. It's not that. We have a lot of good stylists, like really nice stylists. In fact, yes, some reality show be one of these same portals now. Multi-choice for channels. So, they've picked fashionistas from different countries, and the guy from Ghana, the kind of fashion now or put it out there, like the kind of designs that he makes, there are people like that. First of all, I'm not saying that the Ghanaians are dressing. Ghanaian artists or Ghanaian stars do not explore more and are not willing to take fashion risk. They know how to dress. They are very fashionable, but they don't take the risk. So, Obia or French country, almost a French country, the dressing, crutch. Because they don't care. They treat him red. No, I share. No, I. They want to explore. They want to mix colors, and that is what Nigerians want to make.
Because you see, me can also the Venus sanity, but I'm sure, sir, you heard, for instance, VGMS, and just like one word, Sawa me here kept using. What inspired this? What inspired? Who is your stylist? Who is your stylist? So, and you what is so so? That's what I'm saying, sir. Say you're blaming be a Ghana for no, but most of these clothes now almost share the call red carpet, no. Say were made by fashion designers.
Can I say something for some time?
Of course.
When it comes to Ghana artists and fashion, and Ghana celebrities and fashion, there are two things that are real. One, the culture of the fashion that they wear, no, a real. Two, then the fact that they want to explore or take risk. These designers now, or more Ghana has say now, almost stylish artists now. I tell you, say if they give them certain dresses to wear, they won't wear. They would rather choose simple and look nice,
and
than to wear something sophisticated. I bet I need.
It is rather about the taste of our stars. It's not the stylists. It's not the fashion people.
Exactly. They are not willing to take the risk. Because I'm telling you, the reality show I'm watching, the Ghanaian guy emerges the top all the time amongst the South African, the Nigerian. It's like the style the boy will put up. I'm like, is he a Ghanaian guy? They have designers like that. They put up crazy styles, but are the stars willing to wear them? What's the idea? Anytime a car, the now Kiado pulls up something like that. No obia kasa do. How many stars are willing to pull up like Nana Kiado? But these Nigerians, they will do it. So any stylists, no, they are not willing to take the risk. Also, what stylish Ghanaian artists no obenyamre a steady drill at arena washa no. Oh, did you go red carpet? That will be sana. No, our boss stylist needing. But you know, in Ontario, when it comes to fashion, there's a culture around the dress. And it's not really the stylists, but the people that wear them, they are not willing to take the risk to explore. Because I'm telling you, they are fashionistas in Ghana. More chance. Almost is our wardrobe power. The Ghanaian stars should give them the chance. And I think one thing I also saw with them. AMVCA awards, I say that like when it comes to the movie industry of Nigeria, I don't know if it's always fair that we are comparing Ghanaian movie industry to them, because there has been some form of consistency and growth with them over a long time. Because Ramsey Noah, dear, me sure Ramsey Noah face will me cry. I think baby crow, like no Mr. Crack Ramsey Noah. And then still Ramsey Noah is still winning an award. We see this Enie Domo, Mercy Johnson. Time they started, they are meta here. But you see the conversation when it comes to Ghana movie industry, Nigeria movie industry, they say, yeah, Ghanaians, we the viewers, we are always quick to retire our stars. We are always quick to retire our stars.
I'm even going to retire.
Ramsey Noah, any started by a movie, he's still out there being used and being patronized. But Ghana, our producers, our creative, but Ghana, will retire all our stars in a way why they do when you need free her into the experience and the resources that they have to gather and impact the next generation. No, they are not able to do it. We should learn from them. Okay, me that say Tile Nipa Kojokin a wama bois with your discussion. I'm saying you DBC na anchor and come back be SSC but brain tea ye de and no free gym as usual. Yeah.